Hello YouTube, in this video I'll be giving you my initial thoughts of SPELLBREAK after having played it for about 2 hours. You'll get to hear from my own experience playing it, and hopefully after this video you will have a better idea of how this game plays and whether you'll be keen to give it a shot. So without further ado, let's jump right into the action. As far as Battle Royale goes, this game works pretty much the same way as most other titles. Your goal would be to collect and equip yourself with loot to get stronger and ultimately stay alive for as long as you can. Before the game starts, you can choose between 6 different classes, each of them giving you a specific set of skills. For example, the Tempest class gives you a spammy projectile spell, as well as a tornado which either sends you flying in the air or pulls your enemies together. You also get the choice between certain talents for your mage to choose optimally to fit your desired playstyle. I've always enjoyed these type of things because it gives you the creativity to build the exact type of mage that you want to play. Aside from the initial class that you pick, you also get to pick up a second class based on the loot that you find. With 6 different classes, I had a lot of fun experimenting with the different combinations of skills to see what synergizes the best. In this clip, I tried to combo a tornado together with a boulder on this guy. It failed, but you get the idea. So the game plays fairly straightforward. Put simply, hit the bad guys with your spells and avoid getting hit. The first thing I noticed is that you do have to be somewhat accurate with your spells. There is definitely some skill required in order to track your targets well and predict their movement. I did feel a certain sense of satisfaction when I landed a spell by predicting the enemy's movement in battle. Which also brings me to my next point. Movement in this game is very important if you want to stay alive. Don't be like these guys, and always try to be unpredictable with your movement to throw your enemies off. There are also runes that you can equip yourself with, each of them offering you a movement or utility skill that you can use to control the pace of battle. For example, there is an invisibility rune, a dash rune, as well as a flight rune. These runes enable tactical decisions to be made in order to give you an advantage in a fight. For example, using flight to gain the high ground on an enemy, or using invisibility to hide and heal. With the way the runes and the movement worked, I really enjoyed the feeling of flying around, having epic enemy battles which reminded me of Dragon Ball Z. There were battles where it was quite intense and we were flying all over each other. The way the map is designed certainly gives you opportunities to outsmart or juke your opponents using runes, as well as the environment to hide or outplay them. One thing I didn't really like is how certain parts of the map felt kinda bland. Some parts of the map look very similar. I wish they included more buildings or structures to make things more interesting. I also wish they included some Lord of the Ring-ish background music, but that's just my own preference to give it a more fantasy kind of feel. So that's my opinion of the game. I had fun playing it for a start. I'm not sure how much more depth it has to offer. I guess there will be more things to be discovered given enough time playing it. If you enjoy feeling like a mage and using spells to blow your enemies up, I think you would enjoy it.